Alright, I'm back for the last unboxing from this set. This, I'm not sure of, again, what this is. A lot of things going out the past couple weeks. A lot of books ordered, and oh, I do know what this is. Okay, this is awesome. Alright, so again, we got beautiful packaging. We got big, thick bubble wrap wrapped around tiny bubble wrap. So another expert shipper. I got a lot of different things going on. So I have, I'm right now pursuing horror books, DC Bronze Age horror. I'm going after Legion books and Superman books from the era. And I got some other cool stuff coming. I've watched my videos. I've been dropping like just oddball stuff. I think it's really cool. So this is a Bronze Age horror book that I really liked. I don't think it's up on anybody's list really per se, but I think it's a really cool cover. I really like the way it looks. So, jeez, okay, this has got bubble wrap. Wrap some more. So, all right, finally at the end. Now this particular dealer, they don't really bargain at all. Like, the price they have on their books is the price they have on our books, and that's it. There's no haggling. There's no, no talking them down. It's, you want the book, you got to pay the price. And I mean, I like to feel like I got some type of deal sometimes, as everybody does. But when I saw this book, I thought about it for. There was like 4 other books that I wanted, and I was debating on whether just get one of the other ones, but I didn't see this book come up often in this high grade. So I just jumped on this one instead. So the other ones will have to wait another week or 2. But this is a really cool cover. Just really well done. This is a Meredith Olick and Albano stories, Wrightson, Redondo, Katz, and Zuniga art. William Michael Kaluta cover. And there is a letter from Dan DiDio in this book, which is kind of cool. It's a 9.0. It's from August of 1972, DC Bronze Age horror. This is House of Secrets, number 99, and some people call this the Looking Glass cover. Again, this is one of them books that any little smudge, any little spine tick will show because of the cover. It looks really nice up close and far away. The colors are really good on it. It's just a striking cover, and the way they did that bow with the reflections really good. And William Michael Kaluta, Wrightson, Adams, those were like the 3, in my opinion, the 3 biggest Bronze Age horror artists at the time when this was made. They produced really cool covers. But yeah, this is a really nice looking book. 9.0. And this will go along with my other high grade Bronze Age horrors that I'm picking up, DC. I got 3 so far. Actually, I got 5, 3 graded, 2 non-graded on my list. I'm probably gonna take my list to 12. I added 2 more books, and I'm gonna be Going after them this year for 2026, since my list is already almost done. I've even thought about maybe taking my big book for 2026 and sliding it over to 2027, so I can continue to pursue um, these Bronze Age horrors and Legion books throughout the year, and just keep adding to them. Those could be my two main focuses: Legion and the Bronze Age horror for this year. I still may be able to pull off the big book, but I think I'm going to hold off. Maybe the beginning of 2027, uh, and make that my first book of 2027. Um, just because these high grade Bronze Age horrors are getting more and more expensive, and I want to grab them before they start getting out of reach. Um, and I've pretty much finished out like most of my. I don't know. This past year's been really good. 2025 and 2026 has been really good for me. As far as picking up books at reasonable prices, and I've gotten some books I've wanted for a long time in the collection, and I think now that I'm not really focused so much on new books, I'm starting to really focus in on the older books and getting what I want. I still get new books. I get them, pre-ordered, and I get them once a month. But I think the pre-ordering them, I'm not getting hit with the FOMO in the store where I'll see something on the shelf and I just throw it in the pile and just take it because I don't want to, think about buying it and someone else grab it or come back for it and it ain't there. So I just grab it and throw it in the pile, and then next thing I know, I'm in $200-300 worth of books. Um, my pre-orders for the month are like $200 now, 250. I still have a box, still getting books, but I haven't been there in like 3 months. So I have to go and pick that up. I'm sure it's probably going to be about $200 worth of books. Um, but I'm probably going to actually shave that back and maybe even cancel my box. Um, so nothing really is exciting. And the way they do covers now, the A, B, and the C, and the D, and the E covers, it's like you can't just, I can't just subscribe to a book and say, okay, I want all the A covers or I want all the B covers. And the next thing I know, they switch artists, or in some instances, I've been getting the B covers, and then all of a sudden, the A covers are the better ones, and the B covers are not that great. And it's like I don't have time to keep chasing these, switching it off and changing it and pursuing it. Make sure I get the book I want. So I think pre-ordering it just for me is just easier. I go on and I can see all the covers, pick everything I want, put it in a basket, pre-order it, and I could extend this out for months, and I have no worries, and stuff just comes. And if I miss out, I miss out. When something FOMO'd, I just miss out on it. I got Dork, number one. It was pretty good read. Probably won't get 2 and 3. And then like White Sky didn't get, and I don't really care. Some of the ones that were the Nectar, I missed out on Nectar. I didn't get that, and I don't really care. So I think if I was in the shop, I would have picked it up, and it would have been FOMO, and I would have picked it up, and I would have got it, and then I would, be wasting money on things I don't really care about. When I can instead get stuff like, this that's got proven track record, and it's stuff that I do like. I think that now that I've cut back on the new books, I'm just starting to see that, not that I was wasting money, because I did enjoy the books when I was reading them. But everything keeps changing as far as like comics go. They're not, they like to say they're not meant for you. They're meant for the next generation, and I think that's really, hitting home. So they're not meant for me. Out of all the books that are coming out, I probably only read like 3 or 4 actively. One of them is Captain America, and just out of habit, but it's not my most exciting read of the 3 or 4 books that I read. The Superman book's really good. Dark Legion, I like that series. There's a couple other ones here or there that I read. The Rocketeer was pretty good this month. Hellboy's always good, and the Hellboy universe stuff I read. But like Supergirl's not been good, and I just stopped reading it. I still collect it. Stop reading it. That's the trap you get in. They know you're gonna buy it to keep your collection going, and they just phone it home. There was a Red Hood and the Outlaws. I think that's what it was called. Red Hood, the Red Hood series that got canceled. I bought the issues, pre-ordered them, and I got them. Even though it was canceled, I went and got them off of eBay, and beautiful covers, beautiful artwork. Story was horrible. I read it, and it was so not the characters. I don't know how else to explain it. The writing was just, I don't know, it was just terrible writing, terrible pacing. Artwork was beautiful though. Costume design was beautiful. Loved the Red Hood costume. Loved the Huntress's costume. Story was just horrible. Um, so it's a shame because the artist really knocked it out of the park with everything. But covers are beautiful too. But yeah, story was horrible. So starting to really dial it back. And I've said this before. I was going to dial it back. New books and kind of see what happens. They got the new Starman book coming out. It's a continuation of Jack Knight. I'm excited for that to come out. I will get that when it comes out. And then the Absolute stuff's been pretty good. I like the Wonder Woman. That's when I read. Batman, I just kind of flip through. Superman, I just kind of flip through. I'm looking forward to Green Arrow. And I do get the Flash. I don't pick up Green Lantern. Martian Manhunter I'm getting because it's ending, so I'm just going to keep going with it until it's done. I think that's it on those. And then Ultimate Universe, I get Ultimate Wolverine. I pick up Ultimate Spider-Man and the Ultimate, whatever the storyline is. Ultimate, the Ultimates. I picked that up. I dropped Ultimate X-Men and Ultimate Black Panther a while back, like around the 5th or 6th issues. And then for Marvel stuff, really, I'm getting Hulk, Captain America, Spider-Man, and Amazing Spider-Man, and I'm dropping like the Avengers titles and DC. I'm picking up some stuff, but anyway, so yeah, just dialing back all that new stuff and just not as exciting anymore to me. Just not into it. So like I said, I've been picking up a lot of older stuff. I'm kind of glad though. Pick up a lot of the older stuff, get stuff that I actually like and want, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to me ramble on. Let me scream at the sky. But I'll see you on the next video. Thanks.